And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end.
Now make a wish.
Lit off my mind. The second birthday of the year.
I've never seen it in real life. So freaking good.
I'm Amanda's friend. My name is Jojo.
Why have you not subscribed yet?
Hi pandas, welcome back to another video. I hope you are doing good. Please do not mind my voice. I literally just woke up. It's a long story, but to cut the long story short, I wanted to film this video last night. I ended up sleeping off with a full beat on. I was so tired. It was like 4 a.m. and I was so like contemplating how am I gonna film this video at this time. I was really tired, so I ended up sleeping, but I slept like straight up because I knew I was gonna wake up early to film this video for you guys. So if my voice sounds a little bit hoarse, it's because I kind of just woke up like 30 minutes ago. As you can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a 2025 reflection video. Can I get a round of applause, please? I don't know, guys. How was your year? Let me start by asking that. If you were to rate your year out of 10, what would you rate 2025? I'm just gonna give you some moments to think about that. Okay, are you done? Because if I was to rate my year, I would rate my year like a solid 7 actually. I feel like this year was not too bad at all. I typically do this type of videos for myself. I've done it like 3 years in a row now, but I decided to just do a YouTube reflection video, and I felt like, you know, maybe 1 or 2 or even 3 or more than 3 things I might say in this video might truly resonate with you and what you experienced this year or what you learned this year. I'm gonna split this video into 5 chapters. I'm essentially explaining my year and reflecting on every quarter of the year. With that said, let's get into chapter 1. In this chapter, I just want to talk about why I decided to do this. I feel like yearly reflections are very necessary. It sets the tone for the next year for you. And for me, it's like the biggest thing because my birthday is January 5th. So a new year for me is a new age for me, whether I like it or not. That's just the simple truth about everything. 2024, I set a very like strong tone for myself coming into 2025. So I knew that coming into 2025, or my core value of 2025 was discipline and love and a bit of respect too, because I wanted some respect from my name. But my main core value was discipline. I told myself that I want to learn discipline in certain aspects of my life, and that's what I did. If I'm being really honest, guys, like this month has been so weird for me. I don't really feel like the Amanda that I entered 2025 into. And I thought I was still going to like keep that momentum up. But I'll get into that later on to let you guys know I feel a little bit weird. But I do not want to reflect based on how I have felt this month. I want to really like reflect and see how my year was for real. And for the most part, it was actually good. Like, so this brings me to the next chapter of this video, which is chapter 2. So For the first few months of 2025, I felt good. I felt really, really good. I had just traveled to Punta Cana for my birthday. That was my first time traveling out of Canada, like out of Canada since I got into Canada. Like I've traveled within Canada, but I was traveling outside Canada to a tropical place, and it was a solo trip as well. So that was a bit different. I'm not gonna lie, would I do another solo trip this year? No, because I feel like solo trips can be a bit hard, especially if you're a content creator. Like getting all that content by yourself can be a bit tasking, and if you're not the type of person to like speak out and speak to other people, I would not recommend a solo trip for you unless if you're not into content for real. I remember falling sick on my way back to Canada because I just felt so stressed. It felt more like I was there for the content. I just got to Punta Cana. I'm so excited. I'm filled with so much energy. And I was just turning 20. So I was like, I'm getting into my 20s. I'm super duper excited. I've had such a grateful heart in the month of January. And I also had a lot of energy going into 2025 and like going into my birthday. I was so into like discipline, going to the gym, losing weight, and I had lost a lot of weight. So I was really, really like excited. And I remember telling myself, I'm turning 20. I need to lose this weight. I need to drop this weight. I need to pop out looking good. I need to put some respect on my name. And so ultimately, like in December, I was like, you know what? I'm going to start a YouTube channel. It just kind of came out of nowhere for me. It was just this random day. I was watching Sophiology and she was speaking and I was like, hey, I have a lot to say. I have a lot to give. So I'm going to start a YouTube channel of my own. She led to that inspiration. Coming into the month of February, I had such a grateful heart in February. It was such a moment of love for me. I don't know, I just felt alive. I felt like I was doing something new. You know, my channel was still fresh at that point. I was into my podcast era then. I was not kidding at all. I was also at school, so I was like very focused on the gym, school, my YouTube. I built a lot of structure in my life. I had a lot of structure. I had a routine, for real. I really had a routine. So I would say I was super duper disciplined. My head was so focused on what I wanted. Like I knew what I wanted. I knew what I wanted to do. I knew I wanted to add value some way, somehow. I wanted to add value, good type of value. I had a lot of love in me then. For the most part, my beginning of the year was very focused. Like I had some moments that I cried, but it's like even when I'm crying, I'm thinking of let me go to the gym instead of shedding these tears, or let me shed these tears and at least put on my gym outfit so I can go to the gym. That was it for me. I wasn't even playing. Weight loss was a big game changer for me when it came to discipline. In my head, I was like, if I can focus on going to the gym and do that consistently and do that with a lot of discipline, I can transfer that discipline to other aspects of my life because I'm so locked in. Oh my God, I'm getting goosebumps as I'm talking. I was so locked in. I didn't realize, but you know what I would say? I felt like I was locked in. It was a good type of lock in, but I feel like my main motivator for me being locked in was confidence. I, at some points, lost like a lot of confidence. I didn't have a lot of self-esteem. So I don't know. I really wanted my confidence to be up. I didn't want to be played about. I just wanted my confidence to skyrocket. I wanted to step out of my comfort zone and do things to boost my confidence. I wanted to not care like about anything. I didn't even want to listen to any voice in my head telling me that I can't do it. I was so focused on God, focused on school, focused on so many things. And in that very moment, I just felt gratitude, an immense amount of gratitude. And I had finished school. I did so well in school. I did so well that semester and the semester prior. Yeah. I feel like I've talked about this for a long time, but ultimately that discipline went through to for the longest time. And then April came around and I got a new camera. I was so happy. I was so excited for this DJI that I got. I'm so grateful for the gift of men in my life. And if you don't know what that means, it's not a literal man in my life. No. The gift of men is essentially when you have quality people around you. So this camera was actually a gift from someone, and I'm so grateful. I love you. Gift of men can also be your family. Then, you know, you might have like your sister or brother or like dad or mom that rides so hard for you, or like just your friend that rides so hard for you. And if you don't have that yet, just keep on praying. You're gonna find somebody that truly cherishes you, that is gonna be there, high, low, left, right, center. The person is going to be there for you and with you. I don't know, May was kind of chill. I was getting excited for my graduation in May because I graduated this year. And I was super duper excited for it. I was also getting into like proper hair. I told myself that this year I'm not going to wear hair that's not raw hair. My graduation came around in June and I felt so alive. Like, I felt so good. I didn't even know. Let me tell you guys something. I didn't even know that I was gonna have a graduation party. In my head, I was like, for my graduation, all I want is like 3 big bouquet of flowers. I was like, oh, for my graduation, that's all I want. I just want to have a cute aesthetic dinner and flowers. Like flowers. And then 2 weeks around my graduation came around and I was like, hey, hold on. Maybe I should do a party. Like, maybe I should actually mark this day with something memorable. And I love my mommy so much because I gave her the idea and she was like, yeah, go ahead and do it. I'm gonna help you do it. It was summer. It was the not peak of summer, but we were kind of getting into summer. So I was like, oh, pastels. And I ended up doing pastels for my graduation party. It was a whole thing. I genuinely loved it so much. I felt so good. It felt good to be hosting and be the main character of my event, and it looked so beautiful. I'm not even kidding. If you have not watched that vlog, stop right now and go to that vlog and go watch it because it was such a magical moment. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I felt so alive. I felt so good. At that point, I had a TikTok video that did so well. That was my first time ever getting that amount of views, and I was so gassed. I was like, hey, hold on, I kind of like this. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good. I was excited. You know, I really felt like God was working in my life because I had just graduated. I had gotten my bundles and my wigs. I got gifts from people. I was able to walk on the stage and hold my certificate. I felt so freaking good. And my videos were doing well. I'm telling you guys, I felt alive in summer. I felt so alive in summer. And I was also like my smallest weight in summer. Like, I was my lowest weight in summer. So I was popping out. I felt good. I felt confident. I felt really good. I felt alive. I felt love. I felt just, I don't know, my heart. My heart was just so full and so grateful in that very moment. I felt good. Like, graduating felt amazing. And my 3 cousins came. I had not seen my cousins for 10 years or more. That is a long time. So my uncle actually came. It was in the night before my actual grad day. He came. We knew he had landed, but we didn't know he was coming with my cousins. And so, you know, I was sleeping and my sister came into my room and she was like, Amanda, wake up. Like, our cousins are here. I was like, our cousins? I thought it was only uncle that I was coming. And I come outside and my 3 cousins were there. I was so happy. I had not seen them for the longest time. It was such an exciting moment for me. My parents are also around. My parents stayed for a month. Also, oh my God, how could I forget? I was seeing my dad for the first time in 3 years? I saw my dad that actually shed physical tears. I saw my dad. I was so excited to see my daddy because I had not seen my dad for 3 years. I felt really good seeing my dad. I felt amazing seeing him. I just had family around. I was so happy. Oh my God, let me not dwell on this too much because I feel like I'm talking about it too much, but I was genuinely so happy. And then July came around and I went to Toronto. I went to Toronto, and Toronto was amazing. I was surrounded by friends, and my friend Sue, I feel like I got to connect with her a lot more. Like, we had been friends for a while, and it was my first time seeing Sue in person, so I felt good. Toronto made me feel alive. So good, like going out back to back. I had just graduated, I was doing my content, and then I posted my content, and my content did so good on YouTube, and I am grateful for everybody that watched it, and I'm even more grateful for the people that subscribed after watching it, because in that moment, after getting such an amount of views on YouTube, I ended up getting like 500 plus subscribers. I'm not even kidding. I wish I was kidding, but I'm not. I was so grateful in that moment. Toronto was nice. Like, Toronto felt so good. It felt so good going out, trying new food. It was really nice. And sometimes I think about it, I miss my friend Sue. The first 7 months of this year, I felt amazing. I felt good. Nobody can tell me anything. And I am so grateful to God for the growth I experienced, for the love I experienced, for the things that I achieved. I am super duper grateful to God, because in that moment of my life, I felt like I'm made for this shit. Oh my God. I felt grateful to God for giving me the confidence that I had been searching for such a long time, for showing me that you're surrounded by love, people that love you so much, people that care about you, your family. And I think that's what ultimately led to me, having one of my core values as love. I want my heart to be pure and my intentions to always be pure and be led with love and respect for other people. So yeah, let us get into chapter 3. In this chapter, I'm going to solely focus on August, because August was a huge shift for me. I don't know how to really explain it. I felt like in the month of August, I was trying to balance grief and happiness. So there were mixed emotions, bittersweet emotions in August. The start of August, actually, my friend passed away. She was such a close friend to my sister, if not best friend at some point to my sister, and she was like a sister to me. And in August, I also was celebrating my friend. So gosh. In that very moment, I was grieving for the loss of a friend, but I also needed to gather myself together because I was also going to celebrate a friend's birthday. But it was definitely a very strange period of my life because I didn't expect it to happen. Like, life kind of just happens. Until today, I feel like I'm still trying to process. I never really got the opportunity to truly process everything that happened. In that moment, I was just like, so this happened? It was just kind of odd. Like, I was juggling like mixed emotions because I went to Toronto. I full on went to Toronto, and it was more like I had to withdraw those feelings of grief in that very moment and kind of live in the moment of gratitude. But it's like your mind can't just forget what had just happened. Like, I can't explain it. This happened on this day. I'm trying to grieve, but like in the next 3 days, I'm going to Toronto. In the next 2 days, actually, I'm going to Toronto. So how does one actually do a complete 360 on their emotions and just, try to gather themselves in 2 days after hearing something, after witnessing something so shocking? How do you gather yourself up and pull that strength to go to Toronto and celebrate your friend? August was a huge emotional shift. It was a shift in life completely, because we all had to I had to be there for my sister, support my sister. She also had to be there for me, but I think it was a little bit harder for my sister because they were closer. So yeah, on to the next chapter. We are in chapter 4. This essentially is the months of September to December, which I feel like have been my hardest months this year. But there was still a bit of happiness in these few months. September was good. I had just gotten my first collaboration ever on TikTok, on YouTube, a paid collaboration. So that really made me feel very good, because I remember praying to God that I wanted a paid collaboration this year, and I was so happy. I was so gassed, because it just made me feel like, yeah, like brands actually recognize you, like brands are seeing this, you're putting yourself out there and people will notice. My mom was so happy, my dad was so happy, my sister was super duper happy for me as well. I'm really trying to think of what I did this September. Oh my god, did I have red hair? I don't know if it was in October or if it was in September. I feel like it was in September. I'm not too sure. But one thing I felt in me in September was this quiet, like a voice in my head was telling me that you're tired, girl. You gotta chill. I don't know. I kind of just ignored that voice, because in my head I was like, I still need to keep on going. Like, bro, there's no way I can stop. I can't stop. So I still kept on going. I still kept on pushing out content. If you cannot
take it easy, dog.
tell by now, content was a huge part for me this year. It was a huge goal of mine. Like I said, YouTube this year, I need to build consistency with YouTube, and I feel like it really did my best. Like I'm sitting down here filming this right now because I was like, I need to grow on YouTube. I need to see that grow. I need to know if this is something I want to do, which yeah. I also cried the heaviest in September. I had one whole day I cried, and it's so funny because I filmed that day I cried for the entire day. I started crying like maybe 11 p.m. the day before, and I cried until the next day by 5 p.m. The only time I stopped crying was when I went out to go get boba tea. So I cried that day. My heart was hurting. Like, it's that type of cry that when you're crying, your heart is just wanting to tear. Bro, I was crying my eyes out. I'm not kidding. I cried. My eyes were puffy. I was in bed all day. I would just sleep, wake up and cry, sleep, wake up and cry, sleep, wake up and cry. That was it for me. I think it was also in September that I got to 1,000 subscribers. I'm not too sure, but I think it was in the month of September I got to 1,000 subscribers. So I felt really good. I got myself a kick that period, right? I'm mixing October and September, and I don't know why. The year was just so quick. October rolled around the corner, and those feelings of exhaustion became heavier. But I was telling myself, you know what, when my mom, because my sister graduated in that month, I was like, okay, when my parents come, I'm gonna feel alive, I'm gonna feel better, I'm gonna feel a sense of relief. And my parents came, I felt a sense of relief. Actually, I was so happy that my mom came, and my dad was also here. I was grateful to be celebrating my sister. She had finally graduated. It was a moment of joy for us. I think I still felt that exhaustion, but I kept on telling myself that once my mom leaves, I'm gonna get back on it. She's gonna just inject me with more fuel to keep going. And they left, and November came around, and I started to get angry. But I didn't let the anger, like, I kind of blocked out that anger, because that is not a feeling that I feel. I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm so emotionally aware. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I journaled my ass off this year. I journaled so much. Oh my god. I journaled. I finished a book writing how I feel. That's how I knew that, girl, you are so emotionally aware. When I feel things, I feel them heavily. Like, to just let you know the type of person I am. Even when I'm feeling feelings of sadness or anything, I deal with it on this bed right here. I just stay on my own and deal with it with God. Like, that is it for me. I don't talk about my feelings to a lot of people. It takes a lot of strength for me to go to someone and say, hey, this is how I'm feeling. I want to talk about it. No, I don't do that at all. And I don't want to do that, actually. Unless if like something is eating at me so bad that I need to talk to somebody. I'll cry it out and I'll move past it. And that's when I say I feel like I showed a lot of strength. But back to what I was saying, I kept on saying, I'm tired. But it was more like, I'm tired, but I'm still gonna go. Like, I feel it now, but I'm still gonna keep pushing. I'm still gonna try my best. And then I tried to set goals every day because I felt like I had lost structure. That's what it was. I was so big on structure the first few months that when September, October started rolling around, I told myself I'm gonna do my winter arc again, but I didn't. So I feel like a bit of shame creeped in, you know. I was like, damn, I haven't started this October. I was still going to the gym, but not as consistently. In November especially. I was still trying to eat healthy, but I had gained a little bit of weight. Like 3 kg I had gained. And so I started setting goals every day so that I could form a habit of setting goals. I'll show you the book. So I got this book and I started like setting goals, writing down how I feel. If you guys notice my past vlog in November, at the start of the video, I was writing in this book because I was trying to make it a thing of mine that I'm setting goals every day. I also started reading a book in November. Very, very good book. I started reading this book. In that moment of November, I think I was searching for change. I really wanted change in my life. That's why I said I was getting a bit angry because I was like, bro, I'm still in this damn apartment. That is one thing that makes me super angry. I also wanted to move so badly this year, so I was upset. I was like, damn, like I'm still here. But I was like, okay, you know what, I'm just gonna do a little bit of changes here and there. Maybe that'll make me feel better. So I got a new phone. Everything just felt the same. I still try to be grateful in the moment, but I felt very weird. I started spiraling also. I feel like I started eating a lot. And I don't know why. And I was struggling with the gym. The inconsistency was very bad. That because when I go to the gym, my head is like, my head is sharp. I don't know. And also like my birthday was getting closer and closer, and I didn't really have any plan. So I felt weird. Now, the month of December. I hate this month actually. But hate is a strong word, so I'm not going to use that. I really don't like this month. This month made me feel so weird. I felt weird. And I felt angry. I was ready to crash out on anybody. If you guys notice, I've not vlogged this December. I was just so angry. Kept on asking God, what is this? What happened? What did I do to you? And it's so bad because I never get angry at God. Like I didn't like that. I completely stopped going to the gym. I'm not going to the gym. I've not. We go hard and go home next year. And I don't feel guilty about it. I really don't feel guilty about it. Like I do not feel guilty about it. So I wish I was going to the gym for that mental like structure or whatever. Yeah, I need that dopamine like from the gym that I used to get. I felt a lot of FOMO as well. I don't know if anybody in Canada is relating to what I'm saying, but there's a lot of FOMO in the air right now because of Dirty December. Just seeing everybody having their hair done. What happened? Don't get me wrong, I love that you're looking good. I love that y'all are looking good. Like, give us the content we wanted. But I felt FOMO. Because it's like everybody has their hair done, everybody looks really good, but I'm just here angry. I crashed out the most. Let me not really get into it, but this December I crashed out. That exhaustion, that anger, everything came crashing down on my big head. Like, it literally just came crashing down on me. I was like, oh my god, ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way. I cried this month. I felt like I was crying every day, like crying streak. If you not cry today, what happened? Make sure you cry today. Oh, bro, it was so weird. Like, I've never felt like that, but it wasn't necessary. Yeah, I mean, I guess like God is always gonna put you through stuff, or like, you know, have you go through things so that you can get back up again. Like, oh bitch, don't stay down for too long. That's for sure. I had a loss of motivation, a lack of discipline. But it's so funny, I lost weight actually this month because at some point my eating habits was not good. I didn't used to eat barely and I was stressed out. I didn't feel great. I was still working on YouTube because I'm like, YouTube is like a job for me. Like, sometimes you gotta treat some stuff as your job so that you can take it very seriously, so you don't play about it. Like, do that thing, like if you don't do it today, you die. Do you understand? That is how my year was. And this month has been the weirdest shit ever. It has been the weirdest month ever. I didn't expect this year to end like this. In fact, I told myself coming into September, October, November, December, I'm gonna be going to the gym so consistently. I'm gonna go hard or go home. I still kept on trying. But the exhaustion, the anger, the want for change, the anxiety, the FOMO, it just all came crashing down this month. Yeah, that is the end of chapter 4. Now we have officially made it to the final chapter of this video, and in this chapter I'm going to be asking myself some very deep questions actually, like first question, what did this year teach you about yourself? I learned that I am a perfectionist, number 1. I thrive with structure. And I think that's where like perfectionism comes in, because if I don't have a structure in my life, or my routine is not good, I'm like thrown off. I'm very emotionally aware. I'm aware of what I'm feeling, when I'm feeling it, and I'm not gonna hide it. I can't even hide it on my face. Mentioned this before, saying it again. I realize that I'm strong. I realize that when I have values, I genuinely stick to them, no matter how hard life might be, no matter how much pressure social media might put on you or people around you might put on you. And that strength, God made me see that strength. God filled me with that strength this year, and I am very grateful. I also realized that when I have strong emotions, I channel it towards something. I'm trying to prove a point. Yes, I am. And I am also trying to put some respect on my name, and I will get there. What did pushing non-stop cost you? Exhaustion. it caused me to be hard on myself as well. I feel like I'm so hard on myself. There are two types of motivation, like good motivation where you're like, do this with love, like treat yourself, you know, go to the gym because you love yourself. My thing was, go to the gym, you fat. It's so bad. Like, my thing, I would have like sticky notes around saying, I bet skinny tastes better than that burger. What the Don't get me wrong, I had like some positive stuff, you know, but damn, it was really like negative reinforcement, like, hey, you better get up, oh, your mates are looking sexy, you're here. That was what it was for me. And that is not good, guys. Please don't ever like do negative reinforcement. It can help you because it's like, oh my god, you know, but in the long run it might cost you to be really, really hard on yourself, which is what I realized, because that was what I was doing, and that's not good. Sometimes you really have to like do things with love. You really have to do things because you love yourself. So I really try to also, you know, kind of learn, you know, to love myself, or to go to the gym because I love myself, because that is the highest form of self-love. And I'm not saying I don't love myself. I do. Like, I'm here, I do love myself, but it's like, you know, I became so freaking hard on myself. And essentially what that did to me was, when I'm not going to the gym, when I'm not doing anything, I felt shame. And that shame would lead you to do more things that will intensify that feeling of shame. What happened? Like, what happened? And then tomorrow, instead of bringing yourself back up with love, you're going to dwell in that shame. It will cost you. Trust me. Do things with love. Like, you know, discipline does not thrive in shame. It thrives in love. And I learned that this year. What do you want 2026 to feel like, not look like? That is a good question, actually. And in the span of yesterday and today, I have really thought about what I wanted, especially based on how I have felt in this month. This month really shaped my mind in what I wanted for 2026. What I want for 2026 is change. Yeah, I want to move to a new level. I want to move to the next level. That is what I want. My theme for this month was elevation, and I feel like I've elevated in aspects of my life. I've elevated in love. I've elevated in putting myself out there. I've elevated in my confidence. I've elevated in like some good parts of my life, you know. Internally, I've elevated. I'm more self-aware. That's elevation. I'm more in check and in tune with myself. But I feel like for next year, I just want to move to the next level. Like, I want to grow, as in, I want to use the word next level. I want to step up to another level. I don't know how God wants to do it. I don't know what is going to have to take to move there, but I want it to feel like a breath of fresh air. Like I'm breathing air that I'm not used to anymore. Breathing air in another level. That is what I want. I want it to feel like fresh, new air. I want to just breathe, like take fucking deep breath in. That is it. Those are the 3 questions that I had for myself. I'm really, really happy that I got to do this with you guys today. I'm grateful to God, and you should be grateful to God. If you're sitting here right now and you're watching this video, you should be so grateful to God for how far you have come. You've come far. You've learned some things this year, good, bad. You've had experiences that have shaped you. So right now, you deserve a hug. You deserve the biggest hug ever. And you deserve a big kiss on your lips, on your cheek. You have done so good. And I am proud of you. I am proud of us. I'm proud of this channel. I'm so proud of it. And I just pray that 2026 is amazing for you guys. I hope you step out of your comfort zone. I hope you do things that you love. I hope you're able to breathe fresh new air. I've been looking for it. I found it. I didn't know what it was. I found it. I was thinking to myself, like, what is my theme for next year? Because this year was elevation for me. I hope you do things with love. I hope you keep yourself accountable as well for the things that you're doing. Because, hey, you cannot just be living life on a wavy level. Be accountable. Let people put some respect on your name. Do you know who you are? Do you know who you are? Do you know how much potential is in you? One thing that my mom would always tell me is there is so much Amanda in you. What is my definition of Amanda? What is your definition of your name? What does Samantha mean to you? What does Jessica mean to you? What does Toby mean to you? Like, what does Fatima mean to you? There's so much of you in you. Whatever you want to define that, go ahead and do that. Whatever God has put in you, there is so much of that in you that is just waiting to come out in full force. Let God show you what He can do in your life. I'm always begging God, use me as an example. Use me as an example. And you should pray for that as well. Show other people that when you have God, this big God, you can do anything. As in, the sky is your freaking limit. He's a big God. So you're a big you too. You need to know who you are. God has so much confidence in you. I'm gonna cry. The fact that you're here with me and we're sitting down at the end of 2025 means that we are still destined for something. There is something that we still have to do. He's not done yet. And that's not to say that the people that we lost along the way, they didn't, have their own value. No. God loved them too. God loves all of us. It's by His mercy and His favor that you're here today. I know that maybe along the line, you might have had some hard times. Maybe you were sick this year. Maybe you went through a breakup this year. Maybe somebody hurt you so bad this year. Maybe you cried because you lost a friend along the way. People misunderstood you. Maybe that happened. You misunderstood people. Maybe you didn't communicate as good as you should have. But you're growing and you're learning. And with love, I promise you, with love, everything will be okay. It's a really hard world that we live in. There's a lot of pressure. You might be going through something right now, but I need you to give yourself a big hug. Because things are only gonna get better. And if you feel good right now in this moment and you're hyped up for next year, I'm proud that you're feeling that way. I'm proud that you're optimistic. I'm proud that you're hopeful. I'm proud of you. It takes a lot of strength to still be here. I hope you know. It's not easy, but you're here. You should be grateful. That's something to be grateful about. And so with that said, I hope that 2026 feels like a breath of fresh air. You need to breathe. You need to breathe. You really do, girl. You really do, boy. You need to just take a deep breath in. I love you guys so much. Thank you for listening to me talk. And I hope 2026 feels amazing for you. I hope that you meet the right people along the way. Quality people, not just quantity. Quantity will not do anything for you, but quality, that is something. Have you guys ever heard of favor? Do you know what that is? It's bigger than what we say it is. Favor is mad. It moves like mad. It moves insane. When we say it, I don't think we can comprehend the amount of weight that favor and mercy holds. Do you know what that is? When God favors your life, things will be happening in ways that you do not know. People will come into your life that are filled with, that just want good for you, that love you. There are people like that exist. There are good people that exist. People are good. I know that it's very easy for us to focus on the bad, but there are people that are actually good out there. There are people that would love you. People that would love you so much. People that will love you with everything in them. People that just want to give you a hug. People that just want to see you thrive. There are people like that out there. So when God favors you, He can use people to favor you. I need you to know. Besides, you can't do life alone. Who told you can do life alone? If you have that mentality, you better clear it now. But no, I'm happy that you guys decided to click on my video. I'm excited for what next year has in store for you. And if you've not done your reflection, it's never too late. You're not too old and you're not too young. Trust me. I love you guys so much. I love you pandas so much. I love you pandas so much. And I will see you next year. I will see you better, stronger, and more motivated than ever before. I love you so much and Happy New Year. Hugs.